Yes, now we talk nutrition. All the yummy goodness in the kitchen is a reminder that you also have to stay healthy and fit. And today we will be discussing the nutritional options this Ramadan with Deborah Ayodeji. She is a clinical dietitian registered with the Association of Nigerian Dietitians and the Health and Care Professions Council UK. Great to have you on the show this morning, Deborah.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so when we talk about nutrition, especially when someone is fasting,
Yes.
it can be a bit of a challenge. So let's kick off from talking about, of course, we're in Ramadan right now.
Yeah.
What are those nutritional aids that make it easier to get through the fasting period, especially in the morning and then in the evenings?
Okay. So we know that fasting is an extreme period of abstinence of food and drinks. So it's very important you still provide your body with the nourishment it needs. It's still important for you to keep healthy because the habits you develop even during your fasting period will still stay on after fasting. So it needs to be something that's sustainable and will also help you even after the fast. So we look at the two periods of the fasting. For example, the suhoor. As the early morning, it's there are meals that should provide you with energy to keep you through the day. There are meals that should help you stay focused even when you go about your activities during the day. So those are things we look at. So it's good to take high fiber meals. It's good to take high protein meals, which will keep you full for the day and help with your satiety. Then when we are looking at the iftar, we're looking at meals that are more nourishing. We're looking at meals that will also provide you with energy, considering your calories for the day and all that. So it's good to make sure that your calories are within the suhoor and the iftar are calculated within those two periods because you won't be eating anything in between. Okay. Then it's good to have snacks, maybe 1 or 2 snacks even during the day. For example, early in the morning you can have a maybe depending on whether you stay alone or you stay with your family, some good options in the morning are, for example, are oats. That's a fiber-rich, with your whole grains, a fiber-rich cereal. Then you can also have a meal, things like your rice, your local rice, mix it with vegetables. But it's important you not focus on calories now, focus on nourishment, nourishing your body, eating things that will keep you healthy, keep you energized. So we look at having a balanced meal, an adequate meal. For example, in the morning, you can have like your rice, your vegetables, and then a small portion of maybe beans or plantain. Then for those that like more breakfast cereals or, high fiber options, for example, oats, then you can also have like maybe a slice of bread with maybe peanut butter, or vegetable salad and all. Then if we are looking at the evening periods, you can also have things like even also a balanced meal, but even providing much more fluids and all things like your...
Okay, so more fluids in the evening.
Yes, more fluids.
Is there any reason for that? Why can't I have more fluids at home? Must it be in the evening?
No, well, it mustn't necessarily be in the evening, but it's actually good to have fluids throughout the day. Both periods is very, very important because you are losing a lot of electrolytes, so you need to keep your body replenished again. So it's good to have fluid options like your milk. You can go for low-fat milk. You can go for maybe fluids like your tea. So when you start off, it's good to start off with fluids. Then you now introduce your meal.
Yeah.
So, and then maybe later on you can have like a bedtime snack or something.
Okay, so a bedtime snack as well. When you talk about bedtime snack, what do you recommend?
Well, nuts are good. Nuts. Then also look at maybe things like yogurts. Okay. They are also good options. Your nuts, your yogurts. There's Greek yogurts, which is especially good rich in probiotics and all. Then you can also have maybe low-fat crackers, depending on plain popcorn, whole grain snacks, and all of that.
Yeah. So what are the benefits of fasting?
Okay, so fasting, there's been a lot of controversies like around fasting and all because of whether it's sustainable or not. But it has been seen that fasting actually offers a lot of benefits if followed, maybe, especially this Ramadan fast now. We know that it's something that goes on for a month. So maybe there are people who are obese, people who are overweight. They tend to experience weight loss during that period. So it helps in weight loss. It also helps in even regulating your blood sugar, especially those with diabetes. And it prevents against insulin resistance. It also helps your blood pressure to regularize your cholesterol levels. So there are so many benefits. I can also talk about preventing against cancer.
Really? No.
Yes, very, very interesting. Preventing against inflammation in the body. So so if we look at it at the long run, fasting has a lot of benefits. The only issue that people look at is the sustainability, because yes, if you can undergo fasting, but after that, it's the habits that your lifestyle can also influence your day-to-day habits. Yeah.
Okay. So today we've been able to learn the basic things you should have for sahur, for iftar, and the benefits of fasting, which of course cannot be overemphasized. Well, thank you so much for your time, Deborah. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, and with that, we'll take a break, it being the top of the hour, okay? And of course, Wake Up Nigeria continues right after. Stay with us.